Alright, what is up, you stud muffins? Welcome to the video, everybody. I am 8 Thoughts. I'm glad you are all here. Hope you are doing fantastic. And a 25-page skill-based matchmaking patent and all the patents to do with Activision was discovered. And in this video, I will be telling you, showcasing you, and exposing you new information that will blow your mind when it comes to skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty Activision games. Not just Call of Duty, but all Activision multiplayer, PvP, PvE video games. It is crazy, it is new, and it is worse than we all thought it was. And big ups to The Murder Show for finding this, printing it off, and he was the original OG man to find it, Call of Duty YouTuber, and I just have to give him credit because it's his work that has found this. But I'm spreading the news because I've got a 303,000 subscriber channel and we're amazing, we're stud muffins. So let's get into it. So there are 5 skill-based matchmaking patents going on behind the scenes, dictating what is going to happen to you, who you're going to play against. And I believe this has become out of control, like HAL 9000 from Space Odyssey 2020 starring Stanley Kubrick. And this is one of the main problems as to why it takes so long to find a game, why every single game you're kicked out of a lobby and you have a new lobby, because this AI with the 5 different systems working at once is doing its best, working together, trying to find you lobbies. That it's supposed to make it more fun for everybody. It's supposed to, add to the experience, but it's gone haywire and it has issues and it's out of control, and Activision has screwed the pooch on this. This is why the fellows who make Destiny, Bungie, they left and they have their own game. They got rid of it. And it seemed that with that game, the skill-based matchmaking that Activision was implementing with these 5 patents, this weird matchmaking algorithm AI HAL 9000 system, with that Bungie and Destiny, they left Activision and they got rid of it, and the game became so popular. It had millions of people at one time playing the multiplayer version of Destiny. So the 5 patents, the 5 skill-based matchmaking AI systems working behind the scenes are as follow. First of all, we have just a regular skill-based matchmaking patent going on, trying to match people with skilled players. That's what skill-based matchmaking is, which we're all very familiar with on this channel and in the Call of Duty and any multiplayer for that matter world. We all know about just a simple skill-based matchmaking. Hey, this is how good people are. This is how good this dude is. Let's try to put them together equal skilled, and it sucks and no one likes it. The next one is even more devious, and that actually, if in the middle of the game, there is a skill-based matchmaking patent that will buff or nerf players based upon how well they're doing in real time. That is right, it's an in real-time skill-based matchmaking patent and a skill-based matchmaking AI that a lot of us on this channel are already aware of, but there's some new ones coming up here, so stay tuned for that. But the skill-based matchmaking that buffs or nerfs a player depending upon how well he's doing in the game. For example, it will buff the hitbox or nerf the hitbox or hit detection, how big the area of your bullets has to hit in order to register and kill the guy that you're trying to shoot and bring down. It also can increase your ping or lower your ping and give you less of a connection, so therefore you hit registration, hit detection, you'll be at a disadvantage. They can see you around corners quicker because they are having a faster time and connection to the actual servers, so they have that advantage. You can also have a buff or a nerf to the actual damage of your bullets in real time, depending on how well you're doing. And that's why in games you can see such an inconsistency. Now, these patents as well are not also something new to the Call of Duty community. We have been experiencing the erratic and the inconsistency of this game, which made it kind of, I guess, addictive because you couldn't figure it out, right? Like before we were woke to this, bros, before we got woke, Florence the Frog's gay, all of us just, thought, oh, this game was just inconsistent. But these patents and strange kind of skill-based matchmaking systems apparently have been in the game for quite a while, and now that it's coming to light and being discovered by various people, it makes sense now. There are 3 other skill-based matchmaking patents as well going on in the background, hence why it takes so long to find a game and why, like I said, you have to disband after every lobby and you don't get to stay with people because this AI is all working together after every game trying to find, lobbies to make you happy. And like I said at the beginning of the video, it obviously isn't working because people are not enjoying it and it's actually making for a miserable experience. And I'm not so sure that it's a minority anymore. I think a lot of people are had enough. Cold War is on sale. It's free to play right now. If you want to go play Cold War multiplayer, it's free. The game launched a month ago, and they're already making it free to people, trying to get them to buy it, because I imagine the player base bought the game. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people buy the game off the jump. Like, a lot of Call of Duty nerds like myself, a lot of OG fans will go and buy the game. We'll go grab it, and then, like, you know what, though? It just dies off very quickly. And I imagine it is dying off extremely fast right now, and hence the sales. Now, another patent that just came out, according to the Murder Show, that was patent pending, that just got approved on December 8th, is an analytical skill-based matchmaking patent that is for multiplayer, because a lot of the Call of Duty Activision shills, like Exclusive Ace and other dudes, will try to say that, you know what, or a J-God, you know what, man, this was just for, you know, it's just for PvE, people versus environment. This wasn't PvP, you know, this is not multiplayer at all. Like, you know, the fact that it says that it could be used for multiplayer if they actually read the patent and weren't trying to, you know, stick up for their paycheck of being, you know, Activision Call of Duty COD partners, like actual hashtag COD partners being paid to publicize this game with their YouTube videos. But this one is actually for PvP Call of Duty multiplayer, and it is analytical, and what it does, according to the Murder Show, is that it actually reads all the games you've done. It reads the games you own, the games you've played, what you've done, how you played in them, how you reported on them. I don't know if you guys have played Cold War or not. I've been playing Cold War multiplayer. Have you guys got the survey after you've played? I got a survey and asked, did you enjoy the game you just played? I swear to God, on my mom's, on God, son. It asked me after, did you enjoy the game? I don't know if you guys had that survey as well, but it takes that into account as well, the kind of people you've played against, how you've done, how well you've played. Bro, this is some shady stuff going on, dudes. And there's more patents going on behind the scenes, bro, and they're all working together, and this is why it's such a freaking clusterfuck. It's just messed up, bro. It's because what the hell do you expect, man? And now the other patent, which a lot of you are also, familiar with, is the microtransaction patent, which is out there and is proved. It's in a 25-page document. The link is in the description below. By the way, I forgot to mention that. If you want to check this out for yourself, links are in the description below. This ain't no fake news out here, bro. We keeping spitting nothing but facts, bruh. Facts. The other one is the microtransaction one. So what they will do is they will put an actual good player who has the new weapons that are available in the battle pass or whatever, and they'll put them with like crappy players, right? And what they do is have that guy, because he has the new guns, and they look at his, recent games and what he's done and how he's played and what guns he's using. And if he uses the new guns, what they'll do is they'll put it with bad players, and that new gun will just roast everybody, totally just laser beam everybody and kick everyone's ass because he's the best player in the lobby. So if the guy was using the worst gun, he would still do well because he uses some much better players. But the new players, the bad players, look at this guy just ripping them with the new gun, thinking like, oh, that new gun must be really powerful. That must be a really good gun. And it tries to entice people by getting their ass kicked with the new gun that's only available through purchase, through a battle pass or whatnot, and try to entice them to buy the gun because they'll feel as if that gun must be overpowered or better because they're getting their ass kicked by a far superior player. Not because the gun's better. It's just he's a superior player. Man, he can use a spitball and a McDonald's straw and probably drop 20 kills on the nerds, right? That's another patent. And there is still another patent going on, man. We're not even done. There's still another patent. I think you're catching the gist of this. This is one giant mine. We're getting mine. Beep. You know what I'm saying? We're getting mine. Beep. Up the ass, bro. Totally, man. I give myself my own censor beep there because I'm too lazy to have to go back and edit out if I swear fuck. Damn, I just said it. Darn. Oh, whatever. We'll let it roll. We're doing it live. We do it live on this channel. Keep it rolling, player. Pack the steel, keep it real. And then the last patent, brothers, which is kind of a confusing one, is some kind of analytics solve. I don't know. I mean, like in layman's terms, it's trying to put you with players as quickly as possible, because I think it recognizes how long the waits are becoming for these games. Because I don't know about you, man, because a lot of us been sitting there. I mean, for me, bro, it takes a long time to find matches and I'm not in like some Botswana or up in the Arctic Circle with me and freaking the Nuktuk, trying to dash hockey pucks and not get killed by polar bears so we eat some whale blubber. You know what I'm saying, dog? Shout out to all my Eskimos out there. Oh, we can't say anymore. Damn, Edmonton Eskimos had to change their name. I don't even know what the correct term is anymore. It's too much, too hard to keep track of, bro. Just like it's too much and it's too hard to keep track of all these skill-based matchmaking patents that are beeping us up the ass, bro. Because we're just getting totally beeped up the butt with a giant black and it's just, oh my God, my ass is getting out, and it's just starting to really, I'm just getting flared up, man. I swear to God, it looked like you could throw a pencil down a mine shaft. That's so much we're getting up the ass by Activision. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy, dude. But I'm still playing this game because you know what? I'm addicted and I can't quit. Yeah, what else are we going to do? I mean, I don't really play as much as we used to, and obviously you guys ain't playing this game as much as you used to because we're being mentally manipulated by a damn algorithm. But we don't want to play a tryhard. If you want to put this in a ranked playlist, hell yeah. Hell to the yeah, man. Yeah. If that's what you want to do, you can do that. Put it in a ranked playlist. Rock out, have a great time, and let the tryhards and the sweats who want to get stuff and give them some rewards. Make sure there's some incentives to playing in this ranked playlist besides just wanting to play very, very tactical. It's not camp any thoughts. It's play tactical. But for casuals, man, I'm not trying to play against the freaking NBA All-Star squad, man. I just want to go, I'm using a reference sort of from the Murder Show. Playing basketball, I'm just chilling. I don't need to play against Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, or LeBron James. I'm just, trying to shoot some hoops, hang out, and, not to sprain an ankle, God, not trying to pull a hammy. I'm not trying to play, do a tryout for the Olympic squad. Anyways, all right. That's the video, you studs. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I am 8 Thoughts. I'm glad you all were here to witness this amazement. So make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and last but not least and most importantly, stay black. Personal authority. Don't let the high factor of the cheap 50 billion news hurt man contest down the country. Do some of the flat with fake on the frogs, fake bronze, frogs, white man. I was trying to be hooks. Anyways, I'm out. Bring you down.